let's get to the result of yesterday, and United missed the chance to record back-to-back wins. After the game, Ruben Amorim saying that they might be the worst team in Manchester United history. Now that is quite a statement. What do you think his thinking is here?
See, I'm not really sure what his motive is for doing this. I was trying to think as a player, how would I feel if my manager came out and said that? I think probably I'd want to prove him wrong. I think that would probably be my first thought. Then would I think if I was one of those players that's maybe lacking a little bit in confidence, which you can see there's lots of mistakes that's going on with Manchester United at the moment. There's certainly players that are lacking that belief and that confidence. So how would that then affect me in that way? And then I was also thinking, what would the owners think of that? So there's clearly something behind saying it. There's a reason behind saying it. Is he trying to take off that pressure of his team at the moment, that he knows it is a big task, it is a big job, so he's sort of saying, well, I don't have these players, we are the worst team at the moment and things are only going to get better. So I'm not too sure what his motive is, not sure if it's the right way to go about it. I suppose only time will tell.
Do you think they are?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think at the moment they're certainly not performing the way that we thought that they would perform in terms of... It's difficult to say because obviously Amorim came in, he's completely changed the style, the way of playing. We said it's going to take time. Even when they got the good result against Everton, I remember him saying there's going to be storms, this isn't going to be smooth. It's always difficult when you do change a tactic, if you like, mid-season. We praised them when they beat Arsenal in the Cup. We praised them when they drew against Liverpool, and we said defensively they were sound, they were solid, they showed a real resilience, they showed a real discipline off the ball, which was we had to commend them for that. But then I was like, well, what are they going to be when they play against Southampton and they've got to actually go and attack teams? What is the sort of attacking way in this system? How are they going to do that, and will it work? And against Southampton, they were probably quite lucky, weren't they, in terms of 80-odd minutes, Southampton were the better side. Ahmad rescued them. So at the moment, we're still seeing a Manchester United side that are still moments in those attacking thirds. So that's something that he has to improve on. Defensively, again, we're seeing problems, and I know we're going to praise Brighton, but you have to sort of praise Brighton in the way that they exploited Manchester United's weaknesses yesterday. This is the problem with Manchester United in terms of this system that Ruben Amorim's playing, and I know there's been so much talk about the system and the tactics, but as an owner to Manchester United now, do you look and you go, okay, I believe in Amorim's system, I believe in what he's doing, I'm going to invest a lot of money into this system and I'm going to bring players in for him to play that system? Or are you a little bit worried that this isn't going to work and maybe Amorim isn't going to stay for the long term? Because they obviously did it with Erik ten Hag, where they decided to stick with Ten Hag. They give him a lot of money. He brought in his players. Ten Hag went, and now you've got players that are under the Ten Hag regime, not under the Amorim regime. So I think it's a bit of a situation there at Manchester United in terms of recruitment, and are they 100% buying into what Ruben Amorim's done, and is he going to take this team forward?